Lee Sterling of ParamountSports.com, and today I'm going to break down, give you a preview of the Mississippi 2019 football season. Now, last year, a little bit of a disappointment. You know, they had the sanctions and they finished 5-7, limped down the stretch. The defense just, quite frankly, couldn't stop almost anyone. And you know, there is hope. It's going to take time, though. People, if you're expecting them to go 8-4, 9-3, it's not going to happen. Now, start of the schedule looks good. You know, they play the first 4 games against Memphis, tough game. Arkansas could go either way, probably be exciting. Southeast Louisiana and Cal. You know, they could somehow go 4-0 or 3-1. I guess 3-1 is probably realistic. But this is a team that, after you have those sanctions and you've had so many good players depart, it takes time to build depth. And although they have players, they're not at the level of the Alabamas. They're not at the level of the Floridas and the Georgias. So you got to build that depth. And they lost some key players last year. Quarterback Jordan Ta'amu, he left, and 3 amazing wide receivers, A.J. Brown, DK Metcalf, and DeMarcus Lodge, all depart. But there still is some talent. Star in the making quarterback Matt Corral comes from California. He was there last year. I think he only had 22 attempts, but he's going to end up being a pretty darn good quarterback. And running back Scott Phillips had almost 1,000 yards. So they need to run the ball. They need to keep their defense off the field. Can't allow them to be on the field for 35, 38, maybe 40 minutes a game. Or else they're not going to be successful. So they'll probably try to run the ball a little bit more. They've got, I think, one pretty darn good receiver, Elijah Moore. He had only 36 catches last year, so he's going to have to catch 55, 60 balls. And I think they'll throw to their tight end more this year. Number 9, Dawson. He had 15 catches last year. I think he'll step it up. He'll be more of a target this year. Here's the problem on offense, is the offensive line. Only returned 1 starter, number 67, Alex Grimes. So although they could be okay, big step down in the offensive line. Now, the strangest thing about this team is the strength of the Ole Miss team, and I can't remember when I said this, well, it's been a long time, is their front 7. So their defensive line and their linebackers are the strongest part of this team. But they don't have a whole lot of depth. Their linebackers, Sanogo had 112 tackles last year. He returns. I love their 2 defensive tackles in Jones and Coatney. Those 2 guys are studs, probably play at the next level, but they got to get some production out of their defensive ends, got to get some sacks, and their DBs, only 7 interceptions last year. Mediocre group of defensive backs. So I'm going to say, because of the easier schedule to start the year, they have a chance to go 7-5. Worst case scenario, 5-7. I'm going to predict they go 6-6, but slowly rebuild and restock that talent. And I like that they brought in Rodriguez as their offensive coordinator. People remember him at Arizona, and before that, West Virginia. Where he did his best work was as an offensive coordinator. I think Rodriguez is going to be a nice addition for them, and he'll add a lot of exciting plays and open it up for that offense. And he knows how to put points on the board. So we'll predict another mediocre season, but better than last year. They'll go from 5-7 to 6-6. All the Ole Miss Rebels. You want to hop aboard Paramount Sports and have another great year. We just win year after year. Looking for our 27th winning season. Use coupon code SAVE300. Get the entire season. ParamountSports.com, or call us 800-400-9741. Hop on, the #1 service in the country the last decade.